You can choose the name of the company that you want for your company here in Dubai. But the name of the company must have two parts. The first part is the name that you choose, and the second part is the activity or the description of the activity you're planning to do in Dubai. For example, you can call your company ABC Water Trading when the activity is water trading. You cannot just call it ABC Trading Company. You have to avoid some local words like Dubai, Jumeirah, Abu Dhabi, UAE, or any numbers or names of public figures like Khalifa, Zayed, and so on. Once you decide the name of the company that you want to have in Dubai, I can pass it to the team and check with the Department of Economic Development here in Dubai the availability of the name. Because in Dubai you cannot have a trade name that matches a name of a different company. Free zone companies can only operate in their free zone, but they cannot operate out of that free zone. And the only way to do so is to open a branch in Dubai or have a different entity that operates onshore. It is illegal to operate out of the free zone or invoice any clients out of that free zone that you're operating in. The legal implication can be a fine of 100,000 dirhams, or it can lead to the closure of the company. You can have from 2 up to 50 partners in the LLC, and these partners can be either individuals or entities. The individuals can be foreigners or locals as long as you keep a minimum percentage of 51% for the local partners. If you are an individual and you want to be a partner in an LLC, all you need to have is your passport copy. But if it's an entity, then we need to have the documentations of that entity, such as trade license, memorandum of association or articles of association, a board resolution from that company to be a partner in an LLC in Dubai. The main difference between limited liability company and the sole establishment or civil works company is the legal liability. For example, when you establish a sole establishment or civil works company, then all the partners or the owners of the company will be liable on their personal capacity for any debts or any liabilities on the company. But when the company is limited liability, then the liability of the partner will be limited by the amount of shares that they own in the company. The minimum capital of the limited liability company is 100,000 dirhams, but the usual amount in the market is 300,000. You don't need to deposit the capital of the company anywhere or show it to any local authority. The declaration of the capital amount is only needed to define the maximum liability of the shareholders. You can have more than one manager in the company, and the managers of the company can manage it either individually or jointly. The powers of each manager can be defined in the memorandum of association of the company. Once the trade license is issued, we can then open files for the company in both Ministry of Labor and Immigration Department. Once that is done, then you can start hiring employees. The number of employees that you can hire in the company is limited to the workspace that you have. So for example, if you have a big office that can fit 10 to 15 people, then you can hire most likely 17 or 18 people. But if you have a small workspace that can fit only 2 people, then you cannot hire more people. The process of forming a new company is quite complicated, but we can always expedite the process with our expertise and connections. The usual delay in the process happens from the partner side providing the right documents, because all the documents that comes from abroad has to be attested and legally translated from the country of origin. We can even help you expedite the process of attestation with our connections in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Dubai. To have a company in Dubai, you have to have a registered address. And to do so, you either operate out of our offices or get your own office. When you get your own office, you have to be very careful on where to choose the office, because in certain activities you have to have a very specific and unique requirements in the office that you will register the company in. I believe choosing the right activity is the key word for your license. Many companies, they make the mistake of choosing the wrong activity, then they end up with having to either change the activity or have to create a new license, which is much bigger cost than having the right activity, the right license in the right jurisdiction from the first time. The required documents to register a company in Dubai are quite complicated. So you have to follow specific steps, because the local authorities here, they look for specific words or phrases on the legal documents, especially when we're talking about board resolution, when we're talking about authorities given to someone to represent an entity that is offshore. Then your lawyers must be very specific with the words they mention in the board resolution or a power of attorney. We will help you and your lawyer draft all the required documents, whether it's a power of attorney or a board resolution, to make sure it matches the requirements in Dubai. The size and requirements of the office you need to have for your license depends mostly on the activity, and the next thing is the number of employees that you're planning to have for the next year, starting from having your full-fledged office or operating out of our offices. To register in Dubai as a foreign company, there are lots of requirements, such as the trade license, board resolution, memorandum of association for the foreign company. And all these documents must be legally translated, must be attested from the UAE embassy, from the country of issuance, which may cause a delay in the process. Therefore, we sometimes advise our partners to register the company under an individual name in the beginning, and that individual will sell the shares later on once the documentation is ready. As per the federal law, any limited liability company must have local partners own at least 51% of shares in that company. Therefore, you need a local partner to operate in the UAE. The biggest risk you might have by choosing the wrong sponsor is that your sponsor claims the 51% of shares that he owns in your company. And therefore, dealing with an individual makes it even more complicated, because that individual might pass away, might not be in the country to help you with the processes that your company needs. So for example, if your local sponsor passes away, then you will have to deal with his inheritance, which might be more complicated than you think. You can monitor the long process through our system. In our system, we have all the steps showing exactly where we are at any minute of time, where you can put comments, ask questions, get updates from our team, and we also can communicate with you through that system to ask for extra requirements, documents, or ask you more questions. You don't need to hire a local or international lawyer to help you with the company formation process, because we will take care of all aspects of it. We have our own legal department to form all the required documents or agreements, but you are free to hire your own lawyer to check all the documents that we provide to make you more comfortable in signing. You can get them legally translated into your own language and help you with the attestation process as well.